guys are doing. I'll run through this. I don't know if you're going to answer as you go, but in regards to the principal hiring, I was wondering why committees weren't set up like previously in the past. I know certain board members here participated in committees. Why wasn't that set up for the principals?
You can go through all your questions and we'll see if we
So
answer.
traditionally there were always committees, but there were no committees this time around for the principal, so that seems like a change. In regards to OPRA, again, I'll bring it back to what I said last meeting. Mr. Gagliardi said the requests weren't up, so I'm wondering what's changed. Also, in regards to legal fees, I have yet to hear about the special investigation that I was asked to participate in January. I was contacted by Mrs. Skurbe to be a part of an investigation for any wrongdoing in the superintendent search. I know Mrs. Brewster and others in the community were involved as well. I'd like to know what the cost of that is to date and what the outcome of it is, since we have not heard about it. And that's in regards to the attorney bills. In regards to the superintendent evaluation, I'm wondering if the board will be taking into consideration, or if the evaluation will be done before the results of the Office of Administrative Law Court case is completed. It's my understanding that Mrs. Chanley was referred to the Office of Administrative Law, and a hearing is going to be taking place. It's a 2-day hearing. It's docket number 96-5/22. And that is in front of the administrative law judge. I didn't notate the name. So I was wondering, will that be taking place, or will that be part of the evaluation, and if there's any color in terms of when that's going to take place. I was happy to hear about the security guards and potentially maybe adding additional security guards to the table, or to the school district. I hope that the district will consider bringing in additional officers. I think that's a good step in the right direction of protecting our children. Lastly, there was mention of a lawsuit in the community by a community member in the finance committee, and members, I believe, commented that it was costing the community money, and these frivolous lawsuits, etc. What I find funny is Mrs. Skurbe in January and December, and I'll quote 2 quotes, said, "Try and sue us, MFer," and I'm not afraid of poop. When they sue us, the insurance pays, not the taxpayers. So I'm wondering, in terms of lawsuits, has your position changed? Because it sounds like you welcomed lawsuits. Now that lawsuits are on the table based on your conduct, you're saying that taxpayers are out of line by bringing such lawsuits. So I'm just wondering if you still stand by your welcoming of lawsuits, because typically you wouldn't see in the real world, if someone worked for a company, you wouldn't find employees welcoming lawsuits against the company. Lastly, regards to the OPRA process, I'd like to put it on the record, or I'd like to ask on the record, you probably won't answer it. Are you aware of any OPRA records that are being falsified, information withheld, or any discrimination that is taking place? Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anybody else wishing to speak?